How do you earn income from home? Really, there are about three key ways you can earn income from home. Number one, you can sell all of that stuff that's been cluttering up your basement, your garage, your storage shed for years and turn that into money. So, what a lot of people do is they go out to Craigslist or eBay and they sell those things that they're not using anymore, they haven't touched for years, that have some value to somebody. In fact, we recently moved, and so we've been doing a lot of that. We've spent a lot of time on Craigslist here lately, but that's a temporary way to earn income from home. That's just a one-time deal, unless you're going to go out garage sailing and hitting the auctions and looking for more things you can sell. The second thing you can do is you can work for somebody else. You get on monster.com or careerbuilder.com or Craigslist or Backpage, and you begin to look for those telecommuting, those virtual office type jobs where somebody is going to pay you just like they would if you came to their office. You're going to have set hours, a set schedule, but you're going to work from them and your office is going to be your home instead. But you'll still have to answer phones, you'll still have deadlines to meet and goals you have to hit, and all of those things that come with a traditional work environment. Now, typically, the things that work best in this type of scenario are going to be data entry, writing, graphic design, bookkeeping, accounting, telemarketing, appointment setting, inbound call center type work. Those are the types of things that come. You're getting an hourly wage typically for a set number of hours. You have a set schedule. You have to be somewhere at a certain time, and you have to be available as the company dictates. Now, the third thing is what I do. I have my own home-based business. In fact, I have a myriad of businesses that I run out of my house. And what I've learned to do is how to take internet systems and use those so I can make money from anywhere in the world, anytime I want, even when I'm asleep. And so once you learn how to do that, the beauty of it is you can plug any business you want into the mix and you'll have the same outcomes. And so, what I want to do today is teach you those principles. How do you take a business? How do you build it over the internet? What are the core concepts that have to be in place for you to make money? And give you the information that you really need to effectively learn how to earn income from home. Once you apply those principles, again, you can take any business you choose, whether it's an existing business, a business you create, an affiliate marketing business, a network marketing business. The principles work no matter what the business is. All you have to do is apply them. So let's go ahead and walk through those principles. Okay, so you're looking at migrating your business online. You're looking at bringing your business presence online because you want to deal in large numbers. Okay, that's what brings us online. We realize that there is a marketplace of literally billions of people around the world. And if we can somehow tap into that, then we can certainly create a much more lucrative enterprise for ourselves. So, the problem that most entrepreneurs run into is they get the field of dreams mentality. And I don't know if you remember the movie Field of Dreams starring Kevin Costner, but the key phrase off of that he kept hearing, if you build it, they will come. And unfortunately, many entrepreneurs are still living by that mantra. If you build it, they will come. Well, the truth is, that's not really how it works online. So, a couple things that we need to get straight here. If you're going to come online, there are some things that have to take place. Number one, the marketplace is full of competition, and they are vying for the focus and the eyeballs of your prospects just as much as you are. And so, what we have to do is we have to find a way to distinguish you from your competitor. We need to give you an advantage. And that's really the key. If you're going to come online, is we need to develop that advantage for you. How do you go about creating a competitive advantage for yourself? Well, there's a couple of things that come into play here. First and foremost is you developed a brand for yourself. And in that brand, what we want is we want you to have an identity. We want your prospect, when they think of your product or your service, we want them to think of no one other than you. At the end of the day, that's what we're hoping to accomplish. So how do we create a brand identity for you? Well, a couple of things have to happen. Number one, you've got to stake a claim to some online real estate. What's the address people are going to come to? How in the world are they going to find you when you're online? And so that's the first piece of this brand identity. You need to stake your claim. You need to be visible. You need to be somewhere where people can find you. And in that location, you need to create massive amounts of value for your prospect. Well, what is value? Well, value is really information. And ideally, what we want to give your prospect is the how-to type information. You see, if we were going to sell drills, for example, there's a couple ways we could sell drills. We could tell people about our drill, that it's the fastest, it's reversible, it handles this size drill bits, etc., etc., etc. But really what we ought to do is we ought to look at what is that prospect trying to do? They want to drill holes. And so we want to give them some how-to information. So we might discuss about how to do that faster, how to do more of it, how to make bigger holes, how to make smaller holes. All of these things are questions that your prospect is asking. And so what we want to do in that piece of virtual real estate is we want to answer your prospect's questions. And when we do a good job of answering your prospect's questions, guess what? They're going to spend money with you because you have now become an expert, a trusted resource. Okay? At the end of the day, that's what we're trying to do with you. That's why this piece of virtual real estate is so important. That's why developing a brand is so important. That's why adding value is so important. But the second part of making things work online is we need to create some systems. Let me clear that out again. Not spelling too well today. Here we go. Systems. And why do you need systems? Well, first and foremost, when we come to the internet, we are dealing with large numbers. So a couple things that our systems are going to help us do. They're going to help us filter because we want to separate the window shoppers from the registered shoppers, okay? Not only do we want to filter, but then we want to capture prospects. So we don't want to just have them coming to a website and leaving. We want to get their information. And out of those prospects, well, of course, we want to follow up. We want to cross-sell. And we want to upsell. And then we want repeat business. Well, all of these things we do with systems. And we make systems work to our advantage. Now, here's the challenge. You could go out and spend hours and hours and hours, days upon days, trying to figure out how to put together a system. Well, to me, that is just sheer foolishness. The real key is to use a proven system. And ideally, you want something that's generic and can work with your business. Well, here's the thing that I want to introduce to you. There's a link below this video, and I'm going to ask you to click on that link. And when you click on the link below this video, what you're going to learn about is a proven system that is going to help you brand yourself, give you that virtual real estate you need, and provide the system to grow your business. So go ahead and click on the link below this video. Watch the information that's presented there and see how you can apply this to your own business to make it grow. I look forward to talking with you soon.